Being a girl's girl is not about liking every girl. Some girls suck. That's just life.
I talk about this today because something happened to me this week, but yes, being a girl's girl is not just blindly supporting every girl out there for everything she's doing. Part of being a girl's girl is calling out and holding accountable other girls who break the girl code. And here's the way I look at it to make it make sense. There's essentially two kinds of girls. There's a girl's girl and a pick-me girl. Absolutely anyone who wants to be can be a girl's girl. It is an all-inclusive club, but there are only two rules for being in the club. If you break those rules, you're out of the club. But a good apology will get you back in, of course. People can change. Rule number one, don't be a god-awful person. If you're a completely horrible person who does horrible things and puts other people in dangers, we can't really defend you. That is a pretty black and white situation, and I'm sorry, bestie. We'll send it to the council and see what they say, but it's probably not going to look good. And rule number two, don't be a pick-me girl. Now that means a lot of things, and you could do multiple part series on that. But mostly just don't randomly attack another woman, especially for the attention of men. I think sometimes people get confused because when you call out and hold accountable a girl's girl, like you snap back, a lot of pick-me girls will be like, that's not very girl's girl of you. Holding a woman accountable and snapping back for something wrong or bad she did is still being a girl's girl. You're keeping your girls in check. But it has to be prompted. And I always try my best. For example, this week, a girl that I used to be in a sorority with, who I considered a vague friend, she has a reputation for doing a lot of shady things behind people's backs. And of course, every once in a while, I would even hear stories of her saying bad things about me behind my back, but it was a sorority. There's a lot of gossip. It was always kind of like he said, she said, and there was never solid proof. So I gave her the benefit of the doubt all of these years. And I didn't always defend her, but I always tried to remain impartial at the very least. Until this week. Mind you, it's been like 2 or 3 years since we all graduated, and I haven't seen them since. I found weirdly enough her boyfriend had a secret burner Twitter account. He was going on there to drag me and talk badly about me. A man I've never met, so we know these opinions have to come from somewhere that aren't him. And so I finally have proof of all the stuff people have been saying for years, and I just screenshot it all and calmly send it to her. And I said, Grace, I genuinely don't know what I ever did to you, but it is very clear how you think and speak of me behind my back. Then I just calmly unadded her on everything, because you know what? It's true. You are not a girl's girl. You're an adult pick-me bully. And you and your pick-me-girl bully group spent all your free time in college just bringing other girls down secretly behind their backs. And you have nothing better to do than drag women down who have never done anything to you. But yeah, some girls out there just stink, and they're stuck living in a little apartment with their terrible boyfriends, struggling to hang on to any friends because they made their choice. They chose to be a pick-me-girl instead of a girl's girl. And being a girl's girl doesn't usually include defending pick-me-girls, because you gotta be in the club to reap the benefits. And to be fully transparent, I've probably done some things in my past that aren't very girl's girl, but you grow and you change and you get let back into the club.